Greetings, dear customers. Dear subscribers, this is Ison speaking. In this video, we will be reviewing the Ison TF-500LCA505-XH 8 megapixel IP PoE surveillance camera. Essentially, this is the same model that we have already reviewed several times before, the Ison TF-500LCA505-XH. The only difference is that this model is 8 megapixels. So let's start by removing the protective film so it doesn't distract us. This is a dome surveillance camera. It's color, it's versatile, and it can be installed both indoors and outdoors. People often ask whether the Ison dome surveillance camera can be mounted on a wall or if it can only be mounted on the ceiling. Yes, it can be mounted both on the wall and on the ceiling. Thanks to the fact that this dome rotates in the middle, its installation principle is no different from that of a regular cylindrical camera. This camera has a 5x digital zoom, which can be controlled remotely. It also has an autofocus option. So when you adjust the zoom, the focus will automatically adjust as well. You don't need to perform any additional mechanical actions for this. People often ask, why do you need zoom? Zoom is needed so that the camera can see farther. In other words, a surveillance camera with 5x optical zoom can see 5x farther compared to a surveillance camera without zoom. The camera has an IP66 protection rating. It is dust and moisture proof and can withstand temperatures from +55 to -60 degrees. Package contents. As usual, it includes the camera itself and this box. Here you'll find all the necessary mounting hardware, a template for easy installation, as well as instructions. The camera is equipped with the latest Sony sensor. The sensor is what is inside the camera, and it determines 95% of the camera's image quality and its longevity. This camera uses an original Sony sensor. Not a copy, not a replica, not a counterfeit from AliExpress, but an original Sony sensor. Ison equipment comes with a 3-year warranty. It also features a powerful infrared illumination with a range of up to 25 meters, which is implemented here using modern high-quality IR LED diodes, not the outdated R5 diodes that dominate the video surveillance market and tend to burn out by the end of the first year of use. You won't have that problem here because, as I mentioned, this camera uses the most advanced LED infrared diodes. The camera is equipped with all the latest technologies, including WDR and DNR. These are technologies without which essentially buying a surveillance camera is just money wasted. WDR technology is a feature that solves the problem of poor or improper lighting. No matter where you install your surveillance camera, several times a day you'll encounter situations where sunlight will hit the lens or conversely a shadow will fall across it. And a surveillance camera without this technology will be useless at those moments. That is, all the faces in the frame will appear black, license plates will be black, and you won't be able to see anything. Here there is a technology in place that solves this problem. Moreover, this is real WDR technology, not a cheap imitation or knockoff from AliExpress. Many makeshift manufacturers claim their cameras have WDR, but in reality, the technology is implemented very poorly in these cameras and essentially does not solve the problem. Ison equipment belongs to the premium segment. Here, whenever we talk about Sony sensors, they are always original Sony sensors. If we are talking about OmniVision or full-hand sensors, of course, they are always original as well. These are the best sensors available on the video surveillance camera market, in principle. And if we are talking about WDR or DWDR technologies, these are of course only original technologies that specifically solve this problem. This equipment also features DNR technology. This is a technology that reduces the amount of noise, meaning interference, during nighttime recording. If you have any questions about this surveillance camera, feel free to ask our managers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any new videos.